Good morning, Danielle Jaarveth. Hope you're doing well. My morning got off to a rough start and not like dropsy or trouble like that. It just, time is an issue today. So I thought, oh, I woke up in plenty of time. I can get this, and this done. And then next thing you know, you're down to the wire. Or you get more comfortable, I guess, complacent, something. And and then you don't realize that time's gotten away from you, and being on time's important. All right, so just gonna finish getting the cards laid out. Today is Sunday, March 1st, 2026. Before I do my readings, I try not to look at any other content on YouTube because I do watch other readers and I don't want to be influenced by things that I might see in the news or other readers, their subject lines maybe could influence my reading, so I try not to read anything. So yesterday when I recorded, I didn't know what was going on in the world. And after my reading, it kind of set a somber tone for the rest of the day, and wasn't really able to get a lot done. And I just sit and contemplate, why is it that things happen the way that they do? And I lack understanding, I'm certain of it, because we can't know everything about everything, and you hate to judge, but also it's an interesting world we're living in right now. But let's focus on today and what's going on in your world. And let's see, our first card of the day, Two of Swords reversed. We got this the other day. Yesterday. We got it yesterday. So Two of Swords reversed. We're still, let's talk, it says. Let's talk. It's intellect. Swords are intellect, thought. What covers it? Let's see. That one. Four of Wands reversed. Okay. And it might be like what we were just talking about, is that things aren't going okay. We hate to complain, but there are things that are upsetting going on. And what crosses us, the Page of Pentacles. This has been a continued conversation with the tarot and me for the last week or so. And this is doing something new, some new education, new... I get this sometimes in my readings if someone's gifting me something, or I'm gifting someone else something, and this isn't what's working for or against you. And I don't know how you've been spending your time. Are you spending your time on yourself primarily, on others? Is there a good balance between the two? Because I see joy and communication, but the Page of Pentacles working for or against us. Let's see, maybe too many new ideas. We're purchasing things, but we're not using things. If maybe we need to reevaluate what we're doing. Stop and think about each thing we're doing versus just doing. Let's see, conscious thought up top, the Knight of Cups. Okay. So we could spend our day thinking about our loved ones, about maybe if we're single, considering a relationship, or how we might feel if someone approached us, or if maybe we're actively searching. That Knight of Cups says maybe we're actively searching. The Knight of Cups is very romantic. Let's see what our subconscious is doing. The Six of Swords. Our subconscious is saying, let's focus on love. Let's focus on the things we can control. Let's focus on that. what's in our world and what we're able to do. Okay. What's the recent past for us, the Lovers? Ooh, I almost like, some decks you have to do this, but we just have behinds. I think the internet's okay with that. So the recent past, we have Lovers. Okay, Geminian energy. Contracts, communication, duality, maybe some divine help, choices. Choices. We could be looking at what kind of decisions we made and what choices we made in the past. As that might be a focus, and we are in Mercury. I can't say it. Can't even say it. We are in Mercury retrograde. So maybe it is that we're thinking about what we did in the past and what decisions we made and how they affected us. That would be a good way to move forward for sure, is thinking about and reevaluating what we did in the past. In the future, we have the Three of Wands reversed. Alrighty then. Here she is. She's reversed. She's put in the work. The vibe I get is, okay, yes, maybe you put in the work and you're waiting for things to happen and you're kind of impatient, but then reevaluate, especially in Mercury retrograde, maybe we reevaluate, okay, we put in the work, but do we need to change it up and reevaluate, do something different? Because if today's energy, I'm just thinking clearly, if our ships haven't come in and we've put in the work and now we're sitting here and we're lacking patience, that maybe the work that we put in wasn't the work that needed to be done to get the result we wanted. So reevaluating. I think that's what this video is going to be called, is reevaluating the work that we put in to get the results we wanted. If we're not getting the results, we need to do something different. Okay. Here you are. The Hermit. Okay, so today we may be spending, whether we're around people or not. Oh, look, it looks like she's looking at her laptop. That's kind of the energy I was explaining too, that when I felt yesterday when I saw what was going on in the world. And she just looks like she's affected by what she's seeing. But that laptop also is shining a light in the darkness, right? When she turns that up, that's kind of like the Hermit's lantern in that card. So maybe you're learning something today, you're taking a step back and learning something today about a situation, shedding some light on it for yourself or for others. Let's look at other people around you that are in your environment. Two of Wands. Believe it or not, the people that you're interacting with are in a similar energy as you. Okay. Maybe going to travel today. They're thinking about traveling with the Two of Wands. Kind of got her phone in her hand, looking out at the bay, considering where it is she's going to go. Maybe this party or person or energy or environment, are they coming towards you? I don't know. Subconsciously, we have you moving away from things. Hope or fear, the moon reversed. We are in Pisces. Hope or fear, the moon in reverse. Discovering something, like knowing the truth. Sometimes people will say, I don't want to know. You know, head in the sand kind of vibe. I don't want to know. So maybe that's the conflict is I want to know, but I want to know. Because the moon reversed working for or against us as a positive or a negative. Do I really want to understand? Do I really want to know? It's a good question. And our outcome is the Six of Wands. That's excellent energy. We're going to figure it out, whatever it is. Lots of wands today. Well, for the amount of cards we pulled, we have 4 wands. 2 swords, a pentacles, and a cup. We're only seeing a knight of cups, which is positive vibes, right? In our conscious thought, I don't really see any other people here. No other court cards. So the focus is on that Knight of Cups and what he's planning to do. Again, he's a romantic. He kind of goes forward. And maybe that's how you kind of romanticize through your day. Throughout your day. Oh no, there's the Page of Pentacles. Do have a younger energy here. A younger person than you. That energy works for or against you and that they offer you something. And the Hermit's here, but let's see what's at the bottom of the deck and what advice we have for the day. Okay. Let's see. Page of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck below that, the High Priestess and the Page of Wands. The Magician. I think we're going to be focusing our attention on new things today. The advice would be to approach things differently than we have in the past. Because our subconscious is going to know whether we consciously know it or not. I mean, we're going in thinking everything's great. Our subconscious is like, yeah, we're moving away from drama. So your gut knows. Anything else for today? I think that's all we have. Thank you for visiting my little corner of the universe today. I do have readings for the month of March for each sign up in my Etsy shop. And what else do we have? Feel free to like, share, subscribe. I'll be here every morning so long as the internet and the power holds out. You'll know one of those issues happened or something different in the event that I don't make it here on time. Anyhow, take care of yourself, be well, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning.